Hello, everyone. Somebody could in the comments confirm that you could hear me. Um, we had a few technical difficulties today, and we actually moved live stream locations to a secret, undisclosed location on the farm. So I'm gonna assume that y'all could hear me because nobody's complaining about anything. Christina's checking comments. Oh, y'all can hear
Okay.
me. Oh, great. Thank you, Heather. Heather says she could hear me. So we are gonna do a not typical airing giveaway tonight. Hashtag GFF. We will do a special giveaway that I had made by my friend Jacob LaFave from Jake's Woodworking. I'm also going to drop his Facebook page in the chat. He is doing a giveaway. He hit 500 subscribers on 500 followers on Facebook. So um, definitely excited about that. He made us some cool, super cool things. We have quite a few things from Jacob. Um, around
Besides bowl he posted on
I,
his giveaway.
yeah, but that's not the bowl was
I
giving
know
away.
that's not the bowl, but that's an amazing bowl.
Yeah. So this is our last live stream of the year, and we almost didn't have it tonight because we were at the emergency room because Christina
If y'all see that y'all can't see my eyeballs, that's why.
Christina got stung by a bee on the head and immediately broke out in hives. She was breathing hard, and it was a scary time. We were actually preparing because we got 2 days of winter coming up tomorrow and Tuesday. So we were preparing, doing our final harvest on our pepper plants and tomatoes and basil and
All of it.
parsley, cilantro, all of it. So we were working pretty hard, even though we said we were going to take the day off today from working. Well, she got stung, so
Right in the scalp. Right in
we
the
yeah,
scalp.
so we ended up in the ER for a little bit. It was pretty quick. It was a little scary driving there. Um, Greg had just left, and then I actually passed up Greg on the highway because I was driving at a pretty good speed. So he followed us, and he ended up taking Lane home with him, so Lane didn't have to sit at the hospital because no 10-year-old wants to sit at the hospital, right? But Christina's here. She was determined on being on the live stream tonight, and here she is.
I'm still alive, so
Yeah, she has partially closed eyes, but she's here.
I do have to get an EpiPen prescription now though because my allergic reactions have continued to escalate. So
Yeah, so 2026 might be the year we get out of bees. Potentially, we are considering it, or at least relocation of the bees, because I mean we can't have that. I don't want any aggressive animals here. And I mean bees are, you know, in this case bees are animals, so we're definitely considering not continuing with bees or relocating bees to where I just bring back frames to here to harvest where no bees are involved.
I think that's probably the first thing to try.
Yeah, I mean, it won't eliminate the bees in the garden, but it'll just it'll lessen the population on our property, um, which we actually wanted the bees for pollinators for the garden. This is why we got the bees.
I mean, they're doing their job. Most of the time, they leave me alone, but today was just not.
Yeah. Um, and surprisingly enough, end of December, they actually had flowers on the jalapeno plants. So that's probably where it was. And I was pruning, and I did not get stuff.
I was like, "Do you hear the bee? It's around me. Do you hear the bee?" It's like I don't hear any bee, and I'm running across the yard, which is why I thought that I was so hot and sweaty at first. I did not think it was an allergic reaction, but it was because my
Yeah,
ears got tight, and then the hives started breaking out. It happened in like a 5 minute span.
yeah. So we'll more than likely just relocate them to another property. I have a few options with large acreages that we could relocate them where I don't have to give up the beekeeping because it's something Lane and I really enjoy doing together. Christina enjoys making things out of beeswax, and I mean, of course, we could purchase the beeswax and the honey,
It's
but
not the same.
it's not the same. It's not the real for us, because I mean, when she makes like her beeswax candles, it's beeswax that we got here, so it's special to us. But we'll figure out
Yeah.
something. Yeah, and then so I was sweating, and again I was pruning jalapeno plants. We're picking jalapenos, and then I'm driving at a high rate of speed. And if anyone that's from around here knows, I was on LA 1, which there's no shoulder. The roads are terrible, and I was going in excess of 100 miles an hour,
And it's full of Sunday
full
drivers.
of Sunday drivers. I wiped my eyes with my hands that were not washed. So my eyes are still a little watery right now. It was I got us there safely.
The
So
ER front desk asked if we were both checking in.
yeah,
No.
yeah. So it was it was a fun afternoon. I mean, I'd say it was a typical
I mean,
typical day for us. So I'm gonna jump into the comments. Andy Rabbit says, "I'll be at the restaurant Christmas party tonight. I'll catch the replay." Well, hope you had a Merry Christmas, Andy. Alex Smith says, "End of the year, and what a year it's been. Hopefully, the next year will be better." Well, I hope so. I hope so. Our friend Larry Lyon from East Tennessee says, "Got to catch up on my cages and feeding, but I'll try." Well, Larry, thanks for the comment, and I hope your cages are clean and don't give you too much trouble. Our friends over at the Cluckety Homestead says, "Hi and good evening." Hello, ladies. Homestead Matters says, "Happy end of the year. Looking forward to 2026. Appreciate all the connections within this community. Y'all rock. Thank you." Yes, this year for us for community growth has been great. We've made like tons of new friends, and not even just quail people. We made tons of you know even Jillian, if you're watching, even goat people. You know,
yeah. Yeah.
so it's I had Bethany from Saratoga Homestead on here a few weeks ago. I mean, she's is quail, but quail's like a small percentage of what she does. So I mean,
Kate, Katie, I did not start the sourdough yet.
no, Katie, I was sitting down and I've noticed we have three different sourdough starters, and for the moment they are alive because Christina didn't touch them yet.
They still dry.
Yeah, so they're still dry, so they're still alive. So they will live out 2025 successfully.
Yes, I'm not gonna start that till after the New Year's.
Yeah, so that's when she'll kill them. I'll bring him to the ER. Jacob Lefebvre says, "Hello, everyone." Hello, Jacob. Again, in the comments, I got Jacob's Facebook page linked. Go give him a follow, comment on his giveaway post. He last time I checked, he was 3 followers away from 600. So let's try to get him some help and get him even over to 600. He was been wanting to do a giveaway after 500, and he crossed the 500 threshold, and he's doing a giveaway. So let's get him to 1,000, make him give away some more bowls or something because I want something cool. Mr. Mason, I do. Mr. Mason Fields says, "Good evening. Is this the Quail Addict meeting?" It sure is, Mr. Mason. Also, Mason's here. Mason had his first live stream. I'm sure everyone knows Mason is Big Spring Quail in, Let's see if I can say this right. Right. South Central Kentucky. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds about right. Big spring quail. Mason is a quail farmer. Okay, we're back.
Okay.
I think.
Look.
Yeah, I think we're having some internet connection issues.
It was lagging for them. I don't know if you back on or not.
All right, I am back live, I guess. Um, yeah, so we actually moved locations.
You want to move that box
No,
closer?
it's fine.
Okay.
We actually moved locations for our live stream. We're in our packing room now. We're we have the goal of 2026 to take our house back to where our house is more of a homestead and not a quail farm, an actual house. So that is our goal, and of course I had to do on a live stream day, no testing or anything. Literally an hour ago, set up and said here we go. But Mason Fields has Big Spring Quail. He started doing live streams. Last night was his first one. So go on YouTube, give him a follow at Big Spring Quail.
All right. Everybody said
Yeah.
we're good now.
Our friend Tim from 340 Quail Farm says good evening, everyone. Hello, Tim. Hope you're doing well. Heather's here. Hello, Heather. Yes, Waisaki says hi, everybody. Hello, that's cute. I like it. Big Joe says hi, everybody. Happy New Year's. Heather, that was her telling us she could hear us. Hello, John. John says hi, everyone. Alex, Alex, you were still here. You didn't just drop a comment and go back to video games. I'm proud of you. Our other friend Heather's here. Hello. Okay, so this is the link.
For
Okay,
Jacob.
for Jacob's page. Let me drop that comment again for Jacob's Facebook page. Let me see. I got too many electronics around me at the moment, and this is getting kind of difficult. Caden James says, "Hey, hey, hello, James."
Just put the name of the page in there.
Yeah. Joe, you got to do hashtag GFF to be entered. Feather Connections Quail is here. Says, "Hey guys, hello, hello, Kelly." Bunch of people answering. Heather says, "So glad to see you, Christine. It's been too long."
I almost was not here.
Yeah, Christina's usually busy. Usually, the live stream times is kind of, you know, she's she's not having to tend to me, so she could exist as Christina and not Christina, the wife of Aaron. Can you imagine that I would actually be needy? Not so. The giveaway today is you're just gonna have to trust me. Is the giveaway?
Thank you, Kelly.
Yeah. Um, Kelly asked what the giveaway today is. Just trust me and say, Christina, so glad you're okay. Yeah, we it was it was a fun afternoon.
Listen, I'm going to tell you how serious it was. We have a small rural hospital. While they can save some lives, it's not where you want. They really can't do anything except maybe stabilize you for anything. And I always tell Aaron, do not bring me there unless I'm dying. I have to be dying for you to bring me there. I'd rather drive an hour and a half away to the next biggest hospital. So I went inside, took two Benadryls. Lane was inside. I was like, Lane, hurry up and go get your daddy. And he was already coming to the front. So they met up. I'm like, I think we need to go to the hospital. And that was the oh crap moment because I don't. Mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah. We usually keep Benadryl in stock.
Yeah. But the ER doc says it's time for me to get an EpiPen because I got stung last year and this reaction was actually worse than last year's one.
It was faster for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, EpiPens, here we come.
Yeah. She still has hives and marks on her body, but
I can't show those on
yeah,
YouTube.
can only show those on OnlyFans. Can't show it on YouTube. Homestead Matter says bees are great, but so scary sometimes. Yeah, and I mean, when you put it in perspective, we are living in their world, so
And I mean, honestly, what we probably have a million bees,
yeah,
like a rough number, a million bees.
yeah,
One stung me last year and one stung me this year. So I mean, it's
yeah,
not like
yeah. The one last year was my fault.
yeah, that was your fault.
Yeah, yeah. John says that sucks. Glad she's okay though. Yeah,
Thank you.
over 20 years with me, she's pretty tough. Heather says they
Yeah.
will get worse over time. Yeah. The other Heather says, "I'm so glad you're okay."
I'm glad everybody's glad I'm okay. Because one of y'all would have had to come take care of him if I kicked the bucket.
Preferably somebody that likes quail. Uh, Heather's asking, would a neighbor take them? No, but I do have places to put the bees. Caden James, so you're looking to sell the hives? No, I was actually planning on doing some splits this spring and expanding the apiary, but I think I'll hold back on expanding, and I may still do some splits because I think I have four more bottoms.
Yeah, you need to do some stuff.
Yeah,
We'll probably just move him to his dad's house.
yeah. Big Joe says jalapeno spicy bee sting. Stay safe. Yeah. Heather says so. Then you both couldn't see doing 100. Yeah, and Lane was in the back seat just hanging out, living his best life.
He asks a million questions all the time about everything. It doesn't matter what it is. This is the only time the child did not question anything. He did exactly the things we told him to do quickly and got in the truck. So
Yeah, and it was over 100, but got us there. Did have a couple things slide around in the truck when I turned into the hospital, but we made it there safe. It was fine. We here. Kelly says, "Girl, when Aaron texts us what happened, we were so worried. I love you. I'm glad you're okay, and I'm sorry you rubbed jalapeno juice in your eyes. It was
thank you. We love you too.
it was fun. Actually went to Cutoff, which is we live in Galliano. Cutoff is it's only like
It's like 5 minutes away.
it was like 5 minutes today. Yeah, it was like about 5 miles, I guess.
Yeah, our next
Yeah,
closest one is either Houma or Thibodeau, and those are all an hour
racing.
more. Yeah, but I think Graceland's kind of like Lady to see. They can pretty much only stabilize. I don't think
Yeah,
they do much.
yeah. Jason with Cove Homesteads here. Hey, Jason.
Hello.
Jason gets to come pick up quail eggs this week. Caden James says I'm down to 15 chicks. Get with me after this, James, and we'll figure out what the problem is. Should have more than that. Jacob is asking, do all three sourdough starters have names? Yep, they have names. Alive and well.
Dead, deader, and deadest.
Yeah.
After I start them.
Um, Jacob's page is Jake's Woodworking. Homestead Matter says, hey, sourdough starters love friends, so the more the merrier. I agree. I agree. Kelly says, yeah, I don't know if I'm following Jacob. What's his page info? Yeah, he's
I can share him on the Facebook page.
yeah. He definitely needs to post more, but we have a super cool table in our house that he made out of wood and epoxy. So um, we're really excited about that. Not counting, we have some bowls and a few other things,
Christmas ornaments.
Christmas ornaments.
Or
No
strippers.
strippers. Oh, strippers, herb strippers, herb strippers. And then we also have something he made for us that's for the giveaway tonight. So I'm not going to tell you what it is. Don't even ask me. I'm not going to tell you. So you'll just have to see in a couple days. Hopefully the mail says a couple days and not a couple weeks. But anyway, I'll mail it out tomorrow, and it'll be the first thing I package up in my packing room. How great is that?
Oh, he's up to 602.
Oh, 602. He crossed the 600 mark. That is great. Jacob says 1,000 followers. It will be an epoxy charcuterie board. Is that a challenge, sir?
Because I feel like I want to win that.
Is everybody saying we're lagging? Hopefully it's better now. Um, Aquatic News Network says, howdy Earthlings. Sorry for the interference. That was my ship getting close. It's always good to see you. Heather says, yes, definitely a quail addict meeting Mason. It sure is.
All right.
Heather.
I have just shared Jake's page to our Facebook
Oh,
page, so
great.
you can
So,
just go click on it.
yeah, Christina made it easy for people like me. You just go to our Facebook page and click on it and follow it to his. Don't forget to go on the original post that he posted for the giveaway, and I think you have to comment and share. Yeah,
I think so.
I did it. Whatever you had to do, I did. I just don't remember. But that was like 20 minutes ago. So, Aquatic News Network says, "Oh, perfect. We're getting back in the quail in a couple months. Well, reach out to me, and we'll see about getting you some quail."
Phew. Got me nervous for a second.
Nothing was frozen again.
Are we?
I think so.
Yeah. You should just where we had it last night.
Yeah. Alrighty, I am back again. Thankfully, um, internet. I tell you, we don't really need technology. So let me. I'm working on my live stream giveaway. All right, so it looks like when the internet cut out, I lost all the giveaway. So let's. Oh no, I got seven. Okay, so I got seven. So if everyone wants to just make sure that you got hashtag GFF in there for the giveaway, um, so make sure it's fair. So we should have it. And I did all the speed tests. I mean everything was fine, so I don't know what's going on. John says I heard Gobi wasn't very accurate for actual temp, but track changes very accurate. You must have got a must have heard that from a big Hatching Con follower because Gobi and Therm Pros actually both very well, very good. I do prefer Govi because of the data it stores. Um, I would say Therm Pro's better, but Govi stores the information, so you can't go wrong either way. So if we got everybody in. Okay, now we got some interest back. So that is good. I think before I lose internet again, I think I'll do the
Do the
giveaway.
giveaway just in case.
I'll do the giveaway just in case because I don't think I'm doing it again.
What?
The,
Fixing it?
yeah,
If y'all lose us, we're sorry.
yeah. So can everyone see the screen? In all fairness, again, this is going to be a top secret special gift. So I'm not going to tell you what it is. Just gonna have to see, but I will require some kind of picture of it once it's done. So Deanne Smith, you are a winner. I can't believe it. You won last night on Mason's. I think she won the hat.
Some people are just very lucky.
Yeah. So that is pretty cool. I do have your address, so I could ship it to you. I got my paper. Yeah.
Where'd you trade the name?
Yeah. Yeah, so Deanne won the hat. I remember you won something. I just didn't remember what it is. Um, let's. I'm feeling very festive, so how about we do another one?
You love a giveaway.
I do love a giveaway.
You love a giveaway.
I do. I do. I'm a
Are you
giver.
going to give away the same thing?
Yes.
Okay.
I give away the same thing. So it's gonna get to two people. So you ready?
Yep.
Let's see who gets the second one.
Yay, Katie.
Yeah. So Katie, you won. I do have your address as well, and it doesn't matter for temperature on this stuff, so
Or just mail it out.
we'll just mail it out tomorrow. Um, so it doesn't. It's not necessarily breakable or not really. Temperature's not a concern, so we'll mail it out tomorrow. So let's see in the comments here. Yeah, I'll get both of those mailed out. It'll be the first thing packaged up in the new packing room. I'm kind of excited about that. You excited about it?
We've been working hard on this.
You'll be packing it anyway, so
True enough, I got your computer allergies right now.
oh yeah. Every time I get on the computer, I get allergies. My allergies start bothering me, and apparently I pass it on to Christina, but she has enough Benadryl. She shouldn't have allergy issues right now. Um, so you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
So
don't want them to hear me cough.
oh, you don't want it? Okay. Should have took extra Benadryl.
I really be
Um,
sleeping.
2025 for us has been a year of a lot of growth, um, personal growth, business growth. We definitely grew our friends group significantly. It was a lot. We co-hosted a homesteading convention this year. That was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
Yeah,
It was a lot of work, but it was fun.
yeah, it was.
Not as much work for us as the host farm, but
Yeah, well, it was fun. A little bummed we didn't have QuailCon this year because I enjoyed that too. I guess I enjoyed that one because I don't have to do anything but show up. So and it's still quail, so it's fun too. And Ohio's pretty nice in August compared to South Louisiana. The weather.
for sure.
Get to see a bunch of friends that live up there that really don't travel, so that's fun too. I don't know what 2026 is going to be for us. I'm sure we're going to do something crazy. Hopefully, go to Alaska.
Maybe teach some more classes.
Yeah, teach some more classes. Um,
We might have another magazine article coming out.
hmm, Christina has another magazine article.
I do in the February issue.
Yes, that was one of my big. I can't call it a wintertime project
No,
because
it's so hot.
I sweated the entire time building it. it. I mean, this is like 4th of July weather we're having in December. I mean, it was close to 90 degrees on Christmas Day. It was, it was
Ruined all our plans. We were
yeah,
supposed to do a bonfire for Christmas Eve,
yeah. It was gonna do like a s'mores and like a weenie roast and stuff.
and we would have had heat stroke if we would have done
Yeah, we're probably end up burn ban.
that. Probably.
um, but I'm looking forward to 2026. I'm looking forward to um, meeting more like-minded people, quail and homesteading alike. I'm looking forward to beginning to ship again, which officially January 5th. Unofficially, I'm packing eggs tonight. So, but we do have some handy little things that we are trying out for some of our colder weather shipping. It's some freeze indicators. So what it is, it's a one-time use thing, and if it drops below freezing, I think 0 degrees Fahrenheit, Celsius, yeah, 0 degrees Celsius, it lights up blue or red and it stays. So um, you'll know if when your package arrives if it actually froze or not. So
We got the heat ones also too to try.
yeah, yeah, we got the heat ones for when summertime comes around. So we're always working on things that we could do to improve our customer satisfaction and you know just the overall customer experience because if it's really cold, do you actually know if your eggs froze or is our shipping method adequate where your package is actually safe even though you have a foot of snow at your house. So um, it's not cheap for this, and it's no added expense to the customers because for I mean most of the orders going to be shipping out when it's cold will be orders that's already placed. So um, I'm kind of interested to see the results of it, and give the customers a peace of mind knowing that their package didn't freeze. Same thing on the heat; it'll show you the hottest it got. a lot of packages in transit, and our shipping methods we ship UPS, so um, it's not in a unclimate controlled building if it does sit over the weekend. But we try to not have any packages sitting over the weekend. It does happen.
I mean, sometimes when you're just busy, you have to ship when you can ship
Yeah,
it. That's
yeah. I prefer packages moving. I don't care if it takes 5 or 6 days to get there. If it's steadily moving, I don't mind it. But it's like when we've all seen it. Anyone who's ordered eggs seen it. That you, I mean, I know when I get packages, I check tracking daily, um, daily. And if I don't see movement, then I start to get I start to get a little upset. If I don't see movement. But if it's moving, I don't care if it's moving inches a day. I just want to see it moving.
look. Everybody secretly likes me better. They're glad I'm alive and to see my face.
But that's been
Uh, Heather likes me too.
oh, but that's heaven. Um, no, but I mean, for us, the customer satisfaction, because at the end of the day, it's not our eggs. I mean, I'm feeding the quail and we're taking care of the quail, but it's the customer's eggs. So once they leave here, it's out of my control. I wish I could actually hand deliver every package of eggs, but then I would probably get about 3 deliveries a month because I would stand there and talk, and I would probably just stay at your house until the eggs hatch, so I could see what hatched with you. So it probably wouldn't be good.
Probably not.
Probably not. No, because we were at Lowe's a couple weeks ago, and we were loading mulch. Well, we were trying to load mulch into the truck, and I ended up talking to this guy, and we ended up talking about quail. I gave him a business card. And the whole time we're talking, Christina was loading the mulch off the cart into the truck. So by the time we finished talking, he was like, "Man, I'm gonna get out of here. That way you can unload your mulch." And I looked back, and the cart was empty. Christina had unloaded the 25 bags of mulch, so that was pretty good. But I got to talk about quail to somebody who really didn't know much about quail.
But the thing is with that guy, he initiated the conversation, so I cannot blame you for that. Like he initiated,
Mm-hmm.
so you have to go with it.
I'm a very approachable person.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
I think that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Very approachable. But um, I'm excited for 2025 to end. Oh, let's see. We both struggling to read the comment.
Our old eyes are my swollen eyes are getting it, so your jalapeno eyes are getting.
Yeah. Hella says Christina have two black silkies from your eggs and they need more silky friends. They're so darn cute. I love them. Yeah. Had a couple predator issues on some silkies around here.
I don't know how many of y'all have cried over a chicken, but I absolutely had like 2 or 3 crying spells about my chickens.
Yeah. There you go. You're a talker too. Well, do not ever call me. They yeah. Ask Deanne. Deanne called me with Friday. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Friday. Yeah. And we stayed on the phone. Anime gamer creator says, Aaron, you need to talk. You need to talk to me about quail on bite shirt. I don't even need it. People just, I guess they just sense it from me.
They probably smell it on
It's
you.
probably just smelling the quail poop on me, like this guy raises quail or he's homeless, one of the two. And sometimes it's a combination of both. Cam says, so anytime there's someone that wants to talk about quail because friends and family, it's kind of done hearing about them. Oh, Christina just ignores me. I start talking about quail, Christina just blanks me out.
So, in my defense, though, I'm with the quail all day. So I talk to them and Lane through the day.
It should make you love them even more.
I do enjoy them. But quail are also a very niche thing, so it's nice to find other people that are
Yeah.
into the same niche thing.
Hella says I heard silkies are sweet. They
They
are.
are. That's why it was so devastating to lose the ones that I
Yeah.
lost.
So we got some traps out, and we got some sacrificial quail. I mean, we had a couple extra males, believe it or not. Just one or two extra males laying around that we got them, and some guard roosters on duties. We all right.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Yeah. Hella says, oh no. Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, it didn't take out like my older girls, which I love the older girls, but of course, it didn't take them out. It took out like the new young layers.
Yeah.
And out of, fortunately, it was out of different pins. As fortunate as you can be in that situation, it was out of different pins. So it's not like it wiped out a whole white pin or a whole black pin. But I think it might be all right now.
Yeah. I think we got the problem solved. If not, then you're gonna hear about a major explosion in South Louisiana. It's just I blew everything up and just
I'm
no,
gonna move all the silkies into the packing though.
no.
You missed the yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
The Aunt Smith says I like talking to you. Yet we always have good conversations. Big Joe says time to make some possum thongs. At least that's what has been around here. No, it's some marsh rats. Um, and you could put out like a trap, like a rat trap. They laugh at that. I think the big rat traps. I think they bench press the boar. Um, next resort is to put the chihuahua in the cages and
She'll kill it.
yeah, because the chihuahua she got her a squirrel.
Finally, she's been chasing squirrels for what 3 years.
Yeah,
She finally caught one.
yeah. She's squirrel on squirrel patrol and quail. You ever seen a 30-pound chihuahua? She is extremely
she's
overweight.
she's big though. She's fat.
Yeah. Hella says you need to come get some of my geese. That is far too long of a drive, and it's too cold up there. I know what kind of temperatures y'all got up there. You're not tricking me with geese.
Not again,
No,
anyway.
not again. Uh, Desiree says quail like toddlers, hyped up on sugar, always trying to escape and off themselves in some way. Yeah, Cam says I make possum gauntlets to catch them. Easy path right into the cage. It's not too bad. Um, Katie's asking, what was your biggest surprise of 2025? What are you most looking forward to in 2026?
What was your biggest surprise? I know what my biggest surprise was.
Um, I don't really get shocked and old much. Nothing surprises me.
Okay, my biggest surprise was that I willingly volunteered my greenhouse for the quail board expansion.
Oh, yeah,
That was the biggest surprise to me.
yeah. And I sure took that one and ran with it.
And what are you looking forward to the most in 2026?
I'm looking forward to more collaboration with other like-minded people. I definitely think I want to do a lot more networking and um, still quail. I'm not saying I'm not getting on a quail, but guess expand into more things that I'm passionate about as well. Networking with those type of people like homesteaders and fixers and you know things like that.
You can collaborate with Only Goats Farm as many times as you want, as long as you don't try to make me get another goat.
No more goats.
Oh, thank God.
No more goats.
I'm excited. Um, I'm excited for my magazine articles, and I hope they ask me to write more.
So Heather says I would move them in there too, Christina.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. They too cute for all that. They can't. Mm-mm.
Martin Hunters for pest control. Not sure if you have any near you.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, me either.
So we must not have any because I don't know what that is.
Yeah, Cam's asking what are good rat traps since rats are all different sizes. We have like a huge one.
Is that? Yeah. I'm gonna look up the name. I think it's the Ratinator.
Yeah, the ratinator. That's it. Yeah, we got a ratinator. It's pretty good at like just collecting dust in there.
Now I see some people have real good luck with it, but so far we
Yeah,
haven't had. And you can't do
yeah,
poison because it'll poison everything else.
yeah. So Hella says button quail. Well, we have button quail, so not a fan yet.
Okay, so it's a rugged ranch ratinator is the name of it.
Yeah, it's a pretty elaborate trap.
I can probably put a link in the.
Um, Heather says, "What about those cute white, mini white sheep with black faces?"
I would consider those.
It's not a no.
That's a baby doll sheep.
It's not a no.
No, that's not a no. I would consider those.
John, it's on our Facebook page. We shared it a week or so back. Um, what is the magazine name?
Acreage Life.
Acreage Life is the magazine name. They have a digital and paper. So
Yeah, I shared the digital copy of it,
yeah,
but now I'm just waiting for our print copies to come in because it's not much. It's like $20 for the year subscription. The digital subscription is free, obviously, but if you want the print, it's Acreage Life, and they do a crossover for Chicken Whisper, and it's like $20 for the year, so it's not bad.
yeah. Cam says 2 lots over there building a house, so they have a little rat problem going on here. I've been catching the small ones in bucket traps. We have bucket traps, but um, I'm pretty sure this is like squirrel size stuff that
Yeah,
we're dealing with here. Cam says yes. Please put the link.
I did put the name of it because I couldn't.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get the link for it.
Heather says put stuff in this thing to put cracked eggs and cat food, and I catch a bunch of. We
I put canned salmon.
Yeah, canned salmon, and we haven't caught anything yet. So I'll have to put quail in it. Be a pretty cool transport cage.
If we're gonna catch rats with it, obviously that would be the next.
That's the first thing I thought of. You even got the door you can drop them in.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tempt me. Um, Alex Max asking, do you work with milk kefir since you do sourdough?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Christina doesn't do anything milk related except for goat's milk soap.
Well, technically, that's the next attempt at.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it yet, but I have a bag of frozen milk from Peppermint Acres in the freezer for that.
Stable Beauty asks, do you not have born cats? Yeah. We he is pretty good, but the Silkies are prized possessions, so they're locked away and he can't get to them. But I think we got to figure it out. No, we didn't have no injuries.
Last night, no.
Yeah, so I think we got it. Big Joe says mink could be the critter. I thought about a mink.
Do we have that here?
Yeah,
I've never. I mean, obviously, I've never seen one here.
yeah, we have them here. They don't touch the fish. Quail work too. So I thought about taking it out of there, but I can't take it out of there right now because it's probably smelling a little too ripe for me.
I can take it out.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna find some quail. Maybe I can buy some quail to use or something.
I can maybe lend you one.
You can lend me one. Got it. So there is the link to the Rugged Ranch Ratinator. Um, it looked, we didn't catch anything in it, but it could just be the bait. And I mean, I really put the bait in it, put it in the cage, and just didn't touch it again. But well, I'm sure I could come up with a quail around here somewhere. Maybe one of the 500 that's in the garden I could grab.
They're having such a good time.
They are living their best life. We moved a bunch of quail around, and we had like some males that we didn't want anymore, and just our male grow out cage is excessive right now. Um, and had a couple like a foot injury here and there that just, we just have them run around the garden, and I mean they are loving it. They're loving life. So
The garden's completely fenced in, so it's not like they can just go out into the wild.
yeah, yeah, they have to.
They'd have to do an excessive amount of
Yeah,
work that they're not going to do to get out.
yeah, but it is pretty cool to
Yeah,
watch them.
they've been having fun.
Yeah, Hannah says I love goat's milk soap. You got this, girl. Yeah. So we are almost an hour. I think we'll call it. Um,
Minus our glitches, but
Minus
yeah.
our glitches. Yeah. It's been a great year. Um,
No, John, we have
yeah.
raised
So
beds.
yeah, John, we have raised beds. So and even though like we have chickens that do get in the garden beds and they pick at bugs and stuff, like all over Christina's extra silky roosters roam the garden yard and they pick at bugs and they roll around and does bathe in the raised beds, but they really don't. Um,
I wouldn't put them in there with like fresh seedlings, but once the plants are established,
yeah,
they don't hurt them. They might pick a leaf off here or there, but other than that, they don't
yeah,
mess with them.
yeah. Heather, I should have just
Should have
told
just
Heather.
asked her.
Yeah, golly, Heather, you are the freaking rat assassinator. Heather says they like peanut butter too. If you mix the peanut butter with baking soda, and you put some of that on the inside of the cage, and coat that too, then roll that in birdseed and some chicken food.
I'm willing to try anything.
Heather is freaking. She is like on it.
We should have just asked around first instead of trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Um, our other friend Heather said, so appreciative of both of you. It wouldn't be where I am with Quail if it weren't for you. Looking forward to what 2026 brings. Well, 2026 will bring some exciting things that I do know already that's in the works.
More expansion. I'm so tired. More expansion.
We do have a few things going on. I really can't talk about it right now, but we do have some things in the works. But I mean, I'm satisfied with 2025. Um,
Went out with a bang.
yeah, went out with a bang. ER visit. I mean, hopefully our deductible's covered. You know, so I mean, at least you didn't wait till January 1. I mean, we'll see.
I was pretty excited when I realized we were still in 2025.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty exciting. And then I think most of you are in it. For anyone watching later, we do have an egg auction page on Facebook. It is Quail
Egg auctions.
Quail Egg Auctions page is what it is.
You were very creative when you created it.
Look straight and to the point. It is boom. If you want to join there, I don't know. We're getting ready to get busy, so I don't know about the amount of eggs I'll personally auction in there, but we do have some amazing people in there that are auctioning eggs. Emily was in here just now with Five Little Quail. She has some auctions going on right now.
Ben.
Ben, um, Ben had his first auction. I won the auction, so he actually have eggs en route to me right now.
I think you would have paid all the money just to win Ben's first auction.
I would have. I wanted his first package, so I should have that Tuesday, I believe. So I mean, it's something um, something to do if you want. You can watch. You could bid. If you're NPIP, just reach out to me and we'll get you able to sell. It's just something I felt like the community needed it for some of the smaller farms that help them kind of get their name out there. Because I mean, people
That's,
really won't buy from you if they don't know you, and then so therefore you can't sell eggs to get more people to know you.
that might be the hardest part of this whole business is building your reputation.
Yeah, 'Cause-
That's the hardest
and
part.
one thing I find that like more times than not, you'll hear people will say more negative experiences than they will positives. Like most of the time, positive experience, they won't say anything, in which technically, I mean, they got what they paid for, so they were satisfied, so they didn't have anything to say because that's what they paid
Like
for.
they'll tell us positive
Yeah,
feedback, but somebody who's unhappy with something is gonna let everybody know that they unhappy with something, even though it's one order out of 200 that
yeah,
had a terrible hatchery. That's the one order you're gonna hear about, not the 199 other good ones. I mean,
yeah,
that's just how it goes.
yeah. So that'll help. That'll help some people out, and it's fun to see everything going on. It's I got Craig Beams in there. He's one of my moderators. Brent. I don't know if Brent was on the live stream or not.
I don't know if I
Brent's
know
usually
Brent.
busy on Sunday afternoons, but he has Zero G Quail Farm out in Colorado. Brent makes some pretty cool resin business card holders, so check him out for that. That's pretty cool. Let's see, finish up the comments. So Cam says, by the way, those jumbo browns started laying eggs at 38 to 40, white with the blue hue.
On days.
Yeah, that's nice. So everybody's saying they like the group. Um, Hella saying when you send the subscribers the eggs, you starting that back up in January too. Um, I might be able to do something tonight. We'll see. If you could talk Christina into packing eggs, I'll load them in foam. I got, you can't see it, I got it blurred out, but I got
They're not
shelves
gonna.
of foam.
Are they gonna be moving packages
Oh,
on New Year's Day? And New Year's. I know New Year's Eve they
I
will.
think John said I think they are New Year's Day.
We're on a first name basis with our UPS guys.
Yeah,
I can text him and ask.
Ben says that's why I love you guys. That's why I love you guys. Yeah. Emily says I love the auction page. It's so nice having a safe place to sell and buy in. You guys are amazing supporters of smaller farms, and we are so thankful. Well, there's a reason for that, and the reason for that is I don't think we had some support when we started. Um,
It is very hard to get your name
it's
out.
very hard. We did have some support. Yeah, but I've seen a lot of people fail because they didn't have support, and so that's one of the things that's important to me. I mean, I'll say definitely the people that supported us starting when we started was like Myshire Farm, Zach and Myshire, Zach and Jenna, um, HP Murray at Gopher Ridge, and he's not in business anymore. But my friend Robbie
He
Storms,
retired?
no, Robbie Storms retired.
Oh, I thought
Oh
you were
no,
talking about HP.
no,
I
HP
was
is still
like,
in
did he
business. Yeah,
retire?
HP just sent me a message.
Okay.
HP at Gopher Ridge,
Robbie.
and Robbie Storms at Peach Creek Game Birds. Robbie was a good mentor to me, especially when I started pursuing the for profit side of it.
Yeah. Because when we first started, when we decided that this was going to be a business, we actually had Hurricane Ida that came through here and wiped out majority of our stock that we had been raising. And HP and Robbie both sent us eggs to help restart our program,
Yeah,
and that was what
2021.
yeah.
Yeah, and then Robbie, when he before he got out, he gave me some lines, and he also gave a couple other people some lines to hold on to. And I talk to him every now and then, and he's like, I think I might want to get back into it, but I don't.
Is he still doing fish?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we all start somewhere, and um, I think I'm fortunate enough that I am out of my mind that we didn't give up yet because we were given every reason to give up, but we're still here. We enjoy doing it, and I think it's the interactions with all you guys that keep us motivated. I mean, we just crossed 17,000 subscribers on YouTube. Probably one of my small goals that I would like to see for 2026 would be our Facebook page to grow.
Yeah.
I feel like we post a lot of content on there, and it doesn't move very much.
I mean,
Like,
it's steady, but it's slower than what I would like.
yeah. So if y'all want to give me a late Christmas present, go to my Facebook page, not my personal page, please no.
Don't share that
Um,
one.
go to our forum page and hit invite all. And I mean, if you want to help me out,
And if you don't want to help Aaron out, you can help me out.
yeah, yeah. Well, I'll get off of here because I have to respond back to some messages, and I have to package some eggs. So
I need to respond back to because
yeah.
Rachel messaged me. She was like, I saw something about the ER.
Oh, so everyone have a happy New Year. I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. Um, we'll be back
Next Sunday, probably.
next Sunday. Yeah, I'm working on guests. I got to retouch base with them, but should should have someone next week. If not, then I have Lane. So, and then may even pull off the blur, pull off the background, and show you the packing room. Maybe even pack some eggs while we're on the live stream. That would be fun.
Thank you, Dan. I appreciate
Yeah.
that you'll do it for me.
All right. Thank y'all. Everyone have a great night. And if you have a pending order, the next couple weeks, be on the lookout because we have been excessively adding quail to make sure that we could catch up because we usually ship. We usually don't stop shipping, and I usually don't do like a spring pre-sale for Black Friday, and I did that this year, and it is going to drive me nuts if I'm behind on orders. So we have a lot more quail than what I want right now, but I think I want to catch up and then cut back is kind of my plan.
Why you lying to their internet faces?
Yeah. I think I want to catch up and then I'll have more quail. But dear God, we can't put another egg in an incubator right now.
No.
So thank y'all. Thanks for the support in 2025. And we hope to see everyone in 2026 healthy and happy.
My
And
friend.
bye.